evening, Sunnies. I love it.
Tricky.
Yeah. Welcome to the show that's on the early evening. It's called our Afternoon Delight. So excited to be here with two incredible hosts on this show.
Yes. This is the afternoon show where we spill the celebrity tea. We ask you guys to judge, is this news? And Davey, what do you have for us?
Well, we've also got 80s pop music culture quiz. Not 80s today. We're going to go 2020. Very excited. And Addie's ready to for her Reddit report. Let's unpack this.
Right.
That'll be super exciting. But you guys, listen, you got to be a part of our exclusive club. We want you all on board. You got to text the word Sunny. That's SUNNY. Just in case if you couldn't spell it, that's SUNNY to 904-227-4422 so you can stay connected to all things on the Sunny Network.
That's right. And you can follow us on the gram at sunnysaint.johns. Facebook is Sunny St. John's, one word, and the TikTok is sunny.saint.johns.
So what does the one word mean?
What does the one word mean?
Yeah, when you say Facebook, all one word. Oh, it's all like together. Okay, just making sure. I was actually stalling for Addie. So there we go. Okay, so show preview. What do we got today, Meredith?
It's Friday afternoon, and we've officially entered the part of the week where decorum packs up and heads to the beach.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe it went with the mayor from the morning show.
Maybe. Mayor Dylan Rumwell. Shout out. He's an amazing dude. On today's docket, we've got Portia Williams is one Instagram comment away from legally adopting "Don't F with my mama" as her housewife tagline.
Yikes. Meanwhile, a woman in Texas just hung from her ponytail for 25 minutes to break a world record. I don't have enough hair for that. I'd be like scalp, like bald.
Yeah,
it would be awful.
It would be a hot mess.
I don't have enough of anything for that. And 25 minutes? Who has time in their day?
Yeah, that's a long time.
A hang by the hair.
Obviously, it must have pulled her face back a little bit, which could not be bad.
Okay.
And we also have Mauricio is publicly collecting kisses like they're NFTs out there. Yeah, this dirty dog. What's he up to now? Oh my goodness.
I also don't know what an NFT is.
Oh, that's the active artwork that people buy for millions and trillions of dollars. Yeah,
Where
I don't
do you
know.
put it?
I mean, you own the graphic. I know. It is the new craze in the art community of these NFTs. People spend hundreds of thousands of dollars of like a elephant playing a trumpet, and you own that graphic image. I know. It's unbelievable.
You just chat GPT another one?
God bless, right?
I don't understand what's happening. And Bow Wow is now Chris Brown's PR team. A cat had a quinceañera with a Bentley.
Oh.
And 161 people are registered to run naked in South Carolina.
Ooh, I might have to go to that. So pour something cold, cancel your plans, and buckle up. This is the pop culture therapy session you didn't know you needed. Yeah.
Yes. This is your Sunny in the Afternoon Delight rundown. And we've got Addie here. A doorway has entered the chat.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
We're going to kick things off with the Pop Culture Thunderdome 2020 Sitcom Pop Culture Quiz hosted by Meredith.
I'm hosting today.
Okay.
A doorway will be playing against Davey Wavy.
Oh, nice.
All right. Number one.
Okay.
This is a great show. In Ted Lasso, what is the name of the grumpy retired player turned assistant coach with a signature death stare?
I love
Roy.
this show. Oh, nice.
Roy what?
Roy.
Did you going to say Macklemore?
Did you really?
I was going to say like McElroy, but I was like, that's not it at all.
I can't remember the last name. Roy
Kent.
Oh.
And we
love
loved
this show.
him.
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Do you know they're coming back with a new season of Ted Lasso?
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, they decided that the world loved it too much for only, what were there, 3 seasons?
It's like the world needs more, you know?
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
So Roy Kent, he is a grumpy dumpy, isn't he?
Yes.
All right. Have you guys watched Abbott Elementary?
Yes.
All right. What city is Abbott Elementary set in?
Philadelphia.
Yeah, where the cream cheese comes from.
And you know, they do a collab episode with Always Sunny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. They do it several times, actually.
All right.
I love
so
that.
we've got
interesting.
1 and 1.
Yes.
On Only Murderers in the Building, what iconic pop star plays Mabel Mora?
Selena Gomez.
That's right.
I did not know that one.
You don't watch any of that?
No.
I've
It's
saw the
actually
first
good.
season.
It's actually good.
Okay.
It takes a second though, right?
Yeah, I stopped, but I might go back. We'll
Yeah.
see. What Netflix sitcom features a divorced mom starting over in Miami with her 2 kids and a grandmother who steals every scene?
In Miami?
That's what they say. I've never seen this.
Selling Miami.
Wait. What? Yeah, I have no idea.
So here's the thing. I'm not good at Davey's clues like you gave. You're very good at the
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
thank
So
you.
let me
good at
try
the
this one and we'll see
clues.
how bad it is.
Okay.
Okay. It's an old show that Davey has probably seen.
Golden
from,
Girls.
No,
Okay.
from the 80s.
Okay.
It's a saying where you have to do. This is really bad at this.
Mm.
Where it's one day at
A time.
a time. Very
Okay.
good, Davey.
Okay.
How
I
bad
love that
is that?
her
Okay.
clue is just slowly telling
It
you
was-
the answer.
It's like molasses right there.
But it's a saying, one day at a time.
One day at a
It's
time.
also an old show. It's a reboot.
Yeah.
You remember One Day at a Time?
I do now, yes.
Okay, but this I've never heard of nor have I ever seen.
Yes.
So this
okay.
one was weird.
Wonderful.
Okay, which 2020 series features a video game company developing a fictional MMORPG called Mythic Quest?
Oh, I've seen
I
this.
love this show. The show's called Mythic Quest.
It is very good.
Excellent job,
Another
Addie.
time where they gave you the exact answer in the question. Thank you, ChatGPT.
And that's the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep. What's the name of the uptight therapist played by Jason Segel in Shrinking?
Oh, I love
Billy
that
Crystal?
show.
No.
I don't even know. I don't remember at all.
Jimmy Laird.
Who? Okay.
You watch Shrinking though, don't you?
No.
Yeah, I knew Addie did.
No.
All right. Oh, in Reservation Dogs, where do the teens dream of moving?
I actually have not seen Reservation Dogs.
Oh. Nobody here?
No idea.
These you have to add to the list of shows you have to watch.
Awesome.
They want
Let
to
us
go
know in
to
the comments what you guys think.
California Love.
Oh, nice. Good, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, The Bear. Who's
I love
watching
this.
The Bear?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good show.
The Bear isn't exactly a traditional sitcom, but it serves tension like comedy. What city is it set in? You should know.
Chicago.
Thank you. All right, I'm giving you each a point.
Okay, we're still tied. Score 3-3.
No, it's 4-3.
Oh, David.
It's 4-3. Davey. All right.
Oh.
Loot stars which former Saturday Night Live cast member as a billionaire divorcee?
Oh, I love her.
Oh,
I love
Maya
her.
Rudolph.
Yeah, nailed it. Good job, Davey.
Oh, Davey
God,
took
I'm
it.
so excited. I do
Job.
love Loot. It's so
Yeah.
good.
That's so good. It
In
is.
Ghost CBS version, what quirky ability does the main character Samantha gain after a near-death experience?
Oh, I couldn't tell you this.
She can talk to the ghosts.
That's right.
Yes.
6-3.
Wow.
Wait,
Thank
that's
you.
not good math.
Thank you.
7-3.
Good job on the
Sorry.
second try there.
I've always
Mary.
believed in myself. I stood tried and true with everything, and I'm just going to go to Bin 39 right now and celebrate. If wine is your love language, Bin 39 is your perfect match.
Tucked inside the charming St. George Inn, this iconic wine bar, crafted by the legendary grape guru himself, Irving Cass, this is downtown St. Augustine's best-kept secret, with over 90 rare boutique wines by the glass.
Whether you're a seasoned sommelier or just a wine-curious lassie, Irving and his team make every pour approachable, memorable, and fabulous. They have an extraordinary live music lineup as well as an incredible team to make your moment magical.
No idea what to order? That's okay. Just say, I'll have what Irving's having. Check them out today at bin39.wine.
All right, welcome back to the show where the tea is always hot and the shade is always thrown. Today's headline, Mauricio's Mystery Makeout Tour from
Ew.
Mykonos to Los Angeles. Yes, folks, Mauricio Umansky is back at it, swapping spit and real estate deals.
Ew.
Yeah.
And by dates, we mean public makeout sessions that would make a teenager blush.
Yeah.
First Mykonos, now LA. Mauricio's passport isn't the only thing getting stamped.
Ew. Seriously, calm it down. The
Who's
50
Who's Mauricio?
He's married to Kyle Richards on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He's actually a super hot daddy.
Got it. Thank you.
54 years old, the
Daddy.
co-founder of the agency and star of Buying Beverly Hills, was seen kissing a mystery blonde in Los Angeles on May 12th. The pair were spotted walking hand in hand, with Umansky later giving her his jacket before. Were they going to the soft hop? Before lifting her into his arms for a big old smoocher.
Yeah,
Wow.
but 2 months earlier, he was at Chateau Marmont in West Hollywood kissing a brunette.
See? Umansky and Kyle Richards announced their separation on July 2023 after 27
Wow.
years of marriage. Despite their separation, the couple continues to co-parent their children, Alexa, Sophia, Portia, and Farrah, Brittany, Richards' daughter from a previous marriage. Oh, so everybody's all together there. It's a blended family.
Blended.
Yeah, he's been linked with several women since the split. This is very interesting. Alexandra Wolf with an E at the end.
Yeah, that means you have money.
Yes. Oh, and model Claudia K. Nobody puts the last name. They just call her Claudia K.
What's her last name?
I don't know. K. It's K. Period is on.
So
the...
she's just so famous that her last name is K.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
I like that. Claudia K.
Wait, you don't like it when I text K?
No, but Claudia K. Because Claudia comes with the K.
If your last name was K,
Yeah.
I might be open to
We
it.
could see a branding moment there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Yep.
your last name starts with an M. So you have Mickey Mouse's initials, MM.
Oh,
That's so
look at that. We
cute.
should get you some Mickey ears.
I don't do Disney.
You don't?
I also
No, I'm not a Disney. I'm not
Mary,
a
we
Disney.
should bond over that because I also hate Disney.
Me too.
I mean, I don't have a
Oh, we
hatred
can
for
all
it,
bond
but
over
I
that.
will
Oh.
not pay to go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I also just hate lines. I don't get the hype. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
you have to pay for the passes
paying
now.
for the passes,
Mm.
paying for the lines, paying for the expensive things to pay for.
all of the snacks
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot.
and the things the children's want that you
Yeah.
don't want to give them.
The children's.
yes,
Yeah.
the
So
children.
finishing this out, the mystery blonde remains unknown, leaving fans in the
Oh.
media to speculate about Umansky's latest romantic interests. Richards was later his wife or ex-wife was later seen flipping off the paparazzi,
Good
possibly
Lord.
in response to the media. Yeah, everyone thinks that Kyle Richards is a lesbian now because she's been hanging out with Morgan Wade, who's a country star, who's actually open and out. And so yeah, they have this kind of. I mean, we call it bromance in the guy world. What's a girl romance called? Do you know? Do you have that in your?
A galentine.
Oh my,
Oh,
that's nice.
geez.
That is actually nice. It actually works.
That's
Yeah.
from Parks and Rec.
I think it's perfect.
Leslie Knope always had Galentine's Day
I like
celebrations.
Valentine's Day, but it's funny to think that like just being friends with someone makes them a galentine.
A gallon.
I don't know. I made that up. I don't know
I
if
like
it's
it.
true.
I like
What?
it.
I think it works. It definitely sits with our values. That's
I
perfect.
don't have friends, so I don't know. What do I know?
So next up, Bow Wow barks free and breezy as Chris Brown faces UK assault charges. I mean, our next story is all about loyalty, legal drama, and a rapper who's not afraid to speak his mind. It's time for Bow Wow barks. Oh my goodness, free
Good
breezy.
Lord.
Chris Brown faces some UK assault charges.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chris Brown
wow.
is currently in the UK in custody over an alleged nightclub assault, and Bow Wow is out here leading the free breezy moment like it's his new mixtape. I don't know if this is really necessary at this point. How is Chris Brown still not canceled?
He's not doing well.
But I mean,
He was doing good, and now here we're back. We're back here
so
again.
he was canceled, and then he wasn't canceled,
Yes.
and now we're going to cancel him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know if he can recover again from this, but Dial has filed a $16 million lawsuit against Brown, citing severe injuries and emotional distress after there was a big brawl that happened at one of these nightclubs back in February 2023. Oh, so this has been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, I guess he hit him in the head with a tequila bottle.
That's not
and then
cool.
didn't stop when he fell to the ground.
Oh.
no.
So I
That's
guess
very
it's not
violent.
just assault. I guess it's aggravated assault when you don't stop.
He still can't control this temper that he has. I mean, it's really.
but
I mean, he's
that's-
been to therapy. We've been having documentaries about this. I mean,
He said that it caused severe injuries and emotional distress. Well, you know you're gonna get that emotional distress added on, right? I mean, but I don't know the extent of the man's injuries, but I would not want to be hit over the head with a tequila bottle.
right. I mean,
that's
That's a
awful.
lot.
I mean, remember
that's
when him
very violent.
and Rihanna back in
Well,
the day?
That's what I'm saying. Is
I'm
I
just
thought
confused. How did he ever come back from being canceled? Like, canceled.
It was a slowly but surely uphill climb, which he did.
kind of notice it. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I guess he's just
I guess.
back.
I mean, he's got some hits. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
like,
I'll still, you know, I talk about this a lot with my friends. Like, where do we separate, like, you know, the music from the person sometimes?
Let's talk about this hot topic real quick, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously I am a professional playlister in life. So
Yes.
I have to deal with this a lot because R. Kelly, canceled.
Done.
Diddy, canceled. Chris Brown. I mean, like, where do you draw the line where you listen to them
How
or
do
you cancel and not listen to them?
How do you feel about Michael Jackson?
It's a hard one for me. I mean, I was a huge Mikey Jackson fan back in the day.
It was a hard one, I think,
and you
for
know,
the
it's
little
hard
kids.
because we think about art. Art comes from someone sharing something from
Right.
some really real place. So the person themselves may have all kinds of damage, just like we all do.
Well, question for you. I mean, even on the production side of the fence. I mean, that's also your art too. Like, if you made a Michael Jackson song, that's obviously part of your art. And
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
So are
So
you
You're
now
saying the
canceled too?
lyricist?
Yeah.
No.
Or even like the
The
producer.
lyricist, the producer, the person who worked. There's more than one person that sits there
For
and works
just
together
one
to
song.
make the song.
Yeah.
So you're saying because all of that came into play, but it came out of Michael Jackson's mouth, we can't cancel the whole like train?
I think I'm on board with the idea that you should be able to like appreciate the art without
It's really hard though. I
without
get it.
ruining the art because of who made it.
It's
or
really
because
hard.
of one
Still-
person involved
Like
in making
Diddy,
it.
I loved his music for a year. I love like Dirty Diddy Money, like a lot of the different. I mean, God, I grew up with Notorious B.I.G. Like all of that is all Diddy.
Notorious.
Little Kim was like literally my saving grace back in high school. So yeah, I just
And I
all of that is
wonder,
connected.
Like I love Kanye West, but I really don't love Kanye West.
Right,
like,
true.
I'm not a super. I used to really love Kanye West. I thought
Flashing
his
lights,
branding
get
was
outta here.
brilliant. But I think that his art is awesome. And
Yeah.
like once again, he's producing art from a perspective that he has.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, he has that perspective. It doesn't mean we should celebrate that perspective, maybe, but we can learn from it.
And then every time I hear an R. Kelly song, all I think about is, you know, the disgusting things that he did of her over those years. So it's
Yeah.
really hard to separate that.
That is
I'm
true.
curious what you guys have to say in comments. Like, what do you guys think? You know, do you continue to listen to that music or do you cancel it? What do you obviously have cancel face, so.
I think that's you both brought up very good points. I think it becomes really hard to separate the music or whatever this person or this artist does because it goes also you think about Harvey Weinstein. You think
God,
you think about
yes.
we're not just talking about musicians. We're talking about people that are in the public eye. I mean, what's his name from the Today Show? Matt Lauer.
Oh.
We're talking about people that are in the public eye, and do we or do we not cancel them? Do we or do we not let them back in?
That's
And
a good point. I always also think about the financial part of it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering things like if we could separate them profiting from us liking the music somehow. Like, how do we make it to where it's like, okay, you as a person are canceled,
Yeah.
but I still want to listen to this song and not like necessarily pay you
Or watch
directly
the
and
Do
movie or-
you know
promote
what John
you.
Mulaney says about this?
What is he saying?
What?
He says that only one person can cancel you.
Was
yourself. You can't be canceled. He's like, you just can't. You cannot be canceled. He says, despite and he's a case where he was completely canceled, crawled back out. He says, "I'm back. I'm here. You can't cancel me."
Now he
and
has
then
a
he
Netflix
did.
Because I think
show.
you
And
can
he
be
has a Netflix
vulnerable, I
show.
guess. Like you can learn from your mistakes.
So
maybe,
where
and you can
does
share.
second chances, where does vulnerability, where does all of that come into play?
Yeah.
Do you guys give a second chance to some of these
I think
idiots?
these people have second, third, fourth, fifth, 27th chances. I
Chris
think
Brown,
it's-
case in point.
I think it's one of those things where, like, to his credit, John Mulaney, he's like, I tried to cancel myself a ton. I was doing drugs. He tries to kill himself. He's like, I've tried to cancel myself. Nobody can cancel me except me.
Yeah, right.
I've
Yeah.
tried. You've tried. Doesn't work. And then, and now he has a Netflix show, and he had his
Which is horrible,
He
yeah.
had his tour. He came back on his this last comedy tour that he did. I'm just saying these
Yeah.
are things that I've read and listened to and people talked about.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I
That
don't
is
know.
interesting.
I don't know the answer to that. But he does stand in terms of this Chris Brown story to face, if convicted, 16 years in prison.
Whoa!
So he won't be going on the Browns Breezy Bowl tour
Yeah.
if he's in jail for 16 years.
Woo, child.
So I don't know.
All right, let's get on to the Peaches and Petty Portia versus Shamia, the mom shaming meltdown. Welcome back. We have The Shade is Getting Hotter. Let's dive into our next segment. Peaches and Petty, Shamia meltdown.
So the peaches are apparently bruised and the claws are out. Portia Williams and Shamia Morton are serving up drama that's juicier than the Georgia peach in July.
So Portia Williams and Shamia Morton, once childhood besties, are now embroiled in a public feud on The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. The drama escalated when Shamia made comments about Portia's mother, Diane, during an episode. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And Portia responded with a fiery Instagram story warning Shamia, "Don't F with my mama." The Instagram post was later deleted, but not before fans took screenshots and shared it widely. Shamia has expressed her hurt over the situation, stating that after 20 years of friendship, she feels betrayed.
So do you watch this
Yes.
Real Housewives too?
Unfortunately, this season 16 is not as strong. It's another one that's going to be shelved, I believe. I love the show. I love Atlanta, but this new cast is not the greatest. It's really kind of flat.
So do you think
I miss
that,
Nene. Bring back Nene.
that this is trying to boost ratings in order to bring it back?
Yeah.
Is this not a real feud?
True. Well, it could be like a mini beef, if that makes sense.
So it's like,
You know, like when Tiffany kind of pisses you off a little bit.
Feud light?
Yeah, right.
Feud adjacent.
Yeah.
Feud adjacent.
So, yeah, what do you think about being in the public eye with friendships? And do you ever take it to the gram to hoping that your friend gets a point? Or are you more, I mean, obviously you're the direct diva of the world. So, Addie, what's your take on this?
I don't know. So you're saying she went to the gram and like basically came at her friend online?
Yeah.
I'm
Purpose.
I'm not about that. I'm
Yeah.
not about that at all. No.
Yeah, kind of
No.
just being like, again, like with the passive aggressive, motivational quotes that sometimes people put. This one was just a little bit more aggressive. And I feel like she put the dirty laundry out to the public before cleaning it and making it a better public package. She just kind of went for the street there.
She could have just called me. I'd have sent her some laundry, lady.
Yeah, see? Clean it up there.
Clean it up.
Atlanta.
I don't think that if you have any intention of repairing a friendship, I don't think you should be putting it out on the gram or
Yeah.
the Titty Talk or the Book of Face
Yeah.
or any else where the Snapper chats.
Yeah.
Any place that they.
Friendster.
Yeah, I don't know. Wherever
uses
wherever
Friendster.
it is you go to, if it's not on the Vine anymore, the Limb, I don't know. Just don't go there and do that if you want to repair it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I think then if you really are in the public eye and this thing is going to gain traction and because here's the thing, she deleted it, but the first thing people are going to do when they see that is screenshot it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's
what
the
people
first
do.
thing people do.
So, and she knows better because she's an OG. She's been around for 16 or
Well,
probably about
I
7
can't-
seasons.
Just like kind of going back to what we were saying about it being maybe to promote the show.
Yeah.
We especially from my perspective is as a producer.
It's Bravo. Yeah.
It's Bravo. We all know what they do. This is all their hands are in everything.
Yeah.
Like none of this is just happening. They're like, oh, here's what we're gonna do this week. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna have this Instagram fight. If you post it and then delete it, then it's gonna hype people up even more, and that'll get it into the news.
Yeah.
Because like it's only something dumb like that even makes it, oh my God, they deleted it after they did it.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know.
It does feel contrived, don't you feel?
I don't watch any of the Ronies
We
or the
know.
Rongies
Yeah.
or the Ronenas or any of them.
Rhododendron.
But I can,
Rhododendron.
yeah, the rhododendras. But I guarantee you, it's the same sauce that all of these reality shows follow. It's the same scripting in terms of let's light the grenade and throw it.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Now, I have no problem with that sauce because I love reality TV,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that it happens. I mean, I'm going into the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 2 this weekend. Like
Yeah.
that's my agenda. That's going to be my respite for the weekend. I will be watching all of it.
It's really gross.
And it's the same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's the same stuff. And then they
dirtbag.
go out on TikTok and they slam each other and whatever. But you know that this was written in some, writer's room.
Yeah. True
Like,
story.
I don't think the majority of it is real. I think you have to.
I always wondered how they still remain friends after all the hateration, holleration that they do with each other.
I don't
right?
know that they do, though.
They
I think
drag each other.
I think they do drag, and I think that that's part of it. And I think probably real friendships are lost along the way.
Well, it's just like what you always say about porn.
Yeah.
Pornography.
What you're watching people at work.
You're watching people at
And
work.
just like with reality TV, at some point, that's a job. And they're like, all right, the crew's coming from 12 to 1. We're going to do the phone call. Stacey's going to answer. We're going to be like, hey, girl. And then we're going to talk about the fundraiser next weekend.
Yeah,
and then the next shoot is the fundraiser.
Right.
And, you know, like you can feel it once you watch enough of it. You know, you can feel those rhythms.
Brown, brown, chicka, brown, brown.
Yeah, and that to me is like, if you think that what you see on reality TV is real, it's not. This is made for TV. This is, like we talked about that, I think, in one of our first shows. This is not the inception of reality TV where stuff was really going down in real time. Like when you think back to Road Rules or, you know, any of those like
Real
World, like MTV original. That stuff
The Osbournes.
was, I feel like the beginning of that was real.
Yeah.
I think that's why people love these the new way that people are doing that is the social experiment shows.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
you see
what I
that?
love.
Because you know they're real because they're not even calling it a reality show. They're like, this is a social experiment that you get to watch.
Yeah.
And that's how you
Like
keep
the
that
Traitors.
authenticity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, what isn't Love is Blind
Love is
technically
Blind,
a social
yeah.
experiment? I
Love
love
Island
Love
or
is Blind.
whatever.
And Love Island,
Married
yeah.
at First Sight.
All of those are authentic because they're a
Naked and
social
Afraid.
experiment.
Love
yeah.
Naked and Afraid. And there's like 8 Naked and Afraid spinoffs now. And Alone.
Yeah.
Alone the Beast.
I
like all
love
of them.
Alone. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I'm here all day, for a social experiment. Because I want to know why people do what they do.
Yeah. Well, you're about to, because we're going to get into Addie's Reddit rundown, the realness of the Reddit rundown. Addie, let's unpack this.
All right, guys. So today I found a story from the subreddit Best of Redditor Updates.
Oh, this is an update.
So it's a story that's made its way into the Best of Redditor Updates. So it is a whole story, but it just happens to have updates. So that's why. And apparently the updates are very good or very whatever. People have now deemed it Best of Redditor Updates. But the original post comes from the subreddit Am I the Asshole?
Oh, you love this
okay,
subreddit.
Yeah.
But I found a way to get it in without using it from the same subreddit. Okay,
Good
It's
job, good job.
technically
So
from
cool.
a different
I'll
one.
allow it.
Thank you. Thank you. So, anyway, original post. Oh, there's a okay, yeah. Am I the asshole for not wanting to get a job?
I mean, yeah.
So we know how Meredith's gonna feel, but you guys apparently okay. Ready? The title sounds bad, I know, but please. Wise people of Reddit, just hear me out. Also, English is not my first language, so sorry for any mistakes. My boyfriend, 29, and I, 27, have been together for 3 years now, and we decided that it was time to live together. Some background information. He is an engineer working for a big company in my country, and I'm a writer. I also own 2 apartments in a very popular and nice area in the city where we live that I rent for extra income. They belong to my grandparents, and as the only grandchild, I inherited them when they died. Even though the pandemic hit my country hard, I did not experience any difficulties because my tenants have kept paying me rent. Therefore, my income hasn't changed at all. I'm not a millionaire by any means, but I can live comfortably just renting my properties. On to the main issue. We decided that I would move to boyfriend's flat as it's bigger than the one I currently live in, and we agreed that we would go 50-50 on everything: rent, utilities, groceries. I would do more household chores than him since I work from home, but I had no problem with this, of course. However, my boyfriend is now saying that I should look for a real job because it would be unfair that you stay at home all day doing nothing while I work. I'm currently working with my editor to finish the first novel in my series, which will consist of 3 books. So it's not like I do nothing all day. I refuse to so because 1, I have a real job, an extra source of income, and 2, I can pay my share of the living costs without any problem. He insists that I'm being unreasonable.
No. Yeah.
She has a job.
She does.
It just so happens that she inherited these apartments that she's making income off of.
True.
What does
She's smart.
that matter?
She's literally smart.
Super smart.
Like,
yeah.
And she's writing a book?
Entrepreneurial.
No, she's not an a-hole.
She is not.
She gamed the system
Yes.
with some properties, and she's making her money. Why is that?
And why would he clap back on the more chores thing? Was he going to all of a sudden start doing more?
Okay, well, if she's home and you like in between writing your stuff and you want to switch the laundry or sweep or clean up, here's the problem. You can't ask me about household division of work because I do all of it.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to do it, though.
I don't want other people to touch my things. You'll mess it up. You'll do it wrong. So I cannot weigh in on a conversation for that because
Yeah.
that's
We see that now.
But no, she's not the a-hole.
Nope. I think this is totally, yeah, she's totally in the right here.
Yeah. So